guys. So first I want to talk about the final exam because this is a great way to get you to listen to me. It's forcing you to listen to me through your assignment. Your final exam is on Wednesday, right before the last week of school. I believe that's May 15th. I may be wrong.
I think so.
If I am, I will put it correctly on eClass. But I want you guys to understand that from what I understand, your final exam will only be open for one day. And for me, that is very scary because none of you have done, I have yet to put out an assignment that all of you did in one day. Some of you, it took a week or two to get an assignment done. So you can't do that with this final exam or with any class final exam. I'm telling you this because I do not want you to be at risk for passing any of your classes. When they say you've got blank day to do your final exam, you have to get on and do your final exam that day. If something major comes up, you can email me or one of your other teachers and let us know, and we will have one more makeup day. But after that, that's it, guys. Okay? So you've got to take it seriously. Some of you are just getting your assignments done on your own time. I can see that you're doing it at 2 a.m. God bless you, but you can't do that with the final exam. I am trying my best to get permission to let our orchestra exam be available all day long, because the administration would really like it for it to be open for just a couple of hours, but I'm trying to fight them on y'all's behalf to have it open from what I'd like is 12:01 a.m. that day till 12 p.m. or 11:59 p.m. that night. But you have an hour to take the exam. If you start the exam at 11:30 that evening, you will not get your full hour to take the exam because it cuts off at midnight. So don't risk it. Take it earlier in the day. I'm very nervous for you guys because I know you guys don't do the assignment on the day it's due. And that's going to be a problem for your final exams. So be better than that. Get them done correctly. All right, today's topic is time signatures. Time signatures are at the beginning of the line, and they're usually two numbers above each other. So many times in class I say, what's the key signature? And you guys tell me 4-4. That's not correct. The key signature is the sharps and the flats that you see at the beginning of the piece, or their lack of. The time signature actually has numbers. You can think time has numbers, and that's how you know that we're talking about the time signature, which in cinnamon is 4-4. What does that mean? So the top 4 means that there are 4 beats per measure. That is going to be a question on your quiz. And the bottom number tells you that the quarter note gets the beat. Okay? If it were 3/4 time, which we have an example right here. Okay, the top number 3 tells you there are 3 beats per measure, and the bottom number 4 tells you that the quarter note gets the beat. Okay, we're gonna run out of some examples here, but
that's all right.
You want to add to that?
So guys, this is really important because a lot of people are like, when I say how many beats are in each measure, you go 3, and you point at 3 quarter notes. That makes sense. And then you go, well, this one doesn't look right. There's 6/8 notes in there. Well, 6/8 notes equal 3 quarter notes. So it's not how many notes are in each measure, it's how many beats are in each measure. It's very, very important to remember that.
In 2/4 time, the top number tells you that 2 beats are in each measure, and the bottom number tells you that the quarter note still is getting the beat. Okay, what if we're changing it so that the quarter note no longer gets the beat?
Oh, I got one right here.
Do you?
Yes. Queen of Sheba. It has 2
over 2. Okay, so if you see 2 in the top, that means there are 2 beats per measure. And if you see 2 in the bottom, that means the half note gets the beat. So there should be an equivalent amount of 2 half notes per measure, whether that be 4 quarter notes, whether that be 8 eighth notes, or 2 half notes, or 1 whole note. Doesn't matter. It all equals 2 beats per measure, and the half note gets beat. Okay? 6/8 time.
Oh, I got that.
Do you?
Yes.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
There it is. So we got 6/8.
Okay. So the 6 in the top tells you that there are 6 beats per measure. The 8 in the bottom means what kind of beat gets the note.
8th note.
8th note, that should be simple and easy. 8 in the bottom gets 8. The 8th note gets the beat. If there's a 16 in the bottom, what do you think gets the beat?
Obviously it's a 14th note. 16th note.
I'm not stopping this video. All right, yes, the 16th note gets the beat. If there's a 32 in the bottom, the 32nd note gets the beat. If there's a 1 in the bottom, ooh, what kind of note gets the beat?
Whole note.
The whole note gets the beat because it is the whole of the measure. Have you ever seen 3 in the bottom?
No. I have seen a lot of 3/2 and 3/1. 4/1 is the weirdest one because you have 4 whole notes in a measure. That's really awkward.
Okay. So there was that. Anything else that we can add to this?
Those are basically all the specialty things. You can have any number on the top, but only numbers that actually have notes are on the bottom. So
there's no dotted half note.
yeah, but it will always.
The dotted half note can't get the beat?
No.
Really?
No.
That's stupid to me. What is? Okay.
So it's always going to be a note that is a naturally appearing note. So whole note, half note, quarter note, 8th note, 16th, 32nd. I've never seen 64th, but I'm sure it exists somewhere.
I have. When Finale tries to do something.
Oh yeah.
You're like, what's happening?
But you can have any number on the top, which is even scarier actually.
Mm-hmm.
So, but we like to keep it simple. 4/4 is also known as common time because it is the most common number.
C.
So it's going to have a C. C for common.
Okay, so when you see a C at the beginning of your music, that means common time, which is 4/4. That is the number one type of music we play is typically 4/4. How about cut time?
Ooh, cut time. I think I got that. Pretty sure I got it right here. Come. Oh no. Oh no. Not stopping it. I'm sure there's going to be a cut time in Paganini. Maybe there isn't.
No cut time?
No cut time. Just really, really fast fours, I guess. Oh, yeah.
Oh, can you draw a cut time? Can't draw a cut time?
Well, yeah, I can draw a cut time.
Well, draw a cut time. Come on, this video is already 8 minutes long.
But it's all about the presentation.
They'll get it.
All right, so we had a C for common time. You have a C that is cut in the middle for cut time. Cut time also stands for 2/2 because you've taken the 4 and you divide it by 2, you get 2.
So cut time is the same as 2/2, which means 2 beats per measure. Half note gets the beat. Isn't there a fancy name for common time, like a brev?
A brev. Well, a brev is a quarter note. Quaver is actually a quaver is a quarter note. So a brev is a half note. A brev means in halves. So cut time means it is also called a brev.
Oh.
So
that's higher level thinking. That is college level stuff. So we won't test you on that.
No.
Just fun facts. All right, we got anything else about time signatures?
I think that's it.
I think we're going to try and keep this one easy for you guys.